Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. What I want to talk to you today is about the new handicap system that actually we just recently adopted this year as of March. And what happened to me, basically, my handicap was 9.1, and as soon as they updated the system, I went back to 10.9. So what happened basically on this new system, basically it takes the best 8 out of 20, or out of your last 20. So unfortunately for me, I think I had some really good rounds, but I also didn't have some bad rounds as well, and I didn't play as much. So I kind of went back to average some of my scores from even the year before. So okay, so there's this app right here that is really good, and basically you can understand everything from here. You log in, and it pulls up all your data from the federation. Now, as you can see here, I was 9.1 was my lowest, and then they raised it up to 10.9. And then I guess I got it down again to 9.5 now. But if I look at the results and then those valid for handicaps, there this is quite simple. So the last two tournaments I played, I did well. I did pretty good. So I kind of lowered my handicap. And in this list here, you can see there's 20 scores, as you can see here. So basically, all they're doing is they take the best 8 of that. So and to put it simple, you can just look at the SD number right there, and that's basically what you did over par. So 10.9, calculating the course rating. So 10.9, this was 8.6, and then I have some high ones right here as well. So all I have to do basically when I play a tournament is try to do better than my worst. So for instance, my worst right here is 12.3. So as long as I shoot in the low 80s, I can get a better average. So I have to be honest, initially I didn't like the new system, obviously, because they raised me up by almost 2 points, but now I kind of understand it, and I think it's better because if you have whereas before, if you have a really, really good day, you can lower your handicap more, but it really didn't take into account how you're really playing. I think with this new system, maybe it's going to be a little more difficult, but if you're consistent, then you'll go down as you should. So because they take into account all your best 8 out of 20. So and before, sometimes you did really well, but you didn't do as well to lower your handicap. So I think that was a little frustrating for me even in the past, because didn't I felt like I had to do just a little better, and now I know that I can always do better than my worst score. So I think overall it's better for me. I managed to do well in my last 2 tournaments, so that lowered it more. And another thing that you may not know is that obviously in the course rating, even if you shoot, like last time I shot 10 over par, but because the course rating was high, that the course was difficult, they count as if I shot like 78. So you have to take that into account as well on your score. So I think it's fair, and we'll see how it goes. My goal is to obviously, my initial goal was to be a single handicap golfer, and now I think I want to hopefully try to get into 5 maybe, but I know it's going to be tough because you have to have some good scores, and it's I think you can do it. My last 2 rounds, basically where I messed up was mostly on my putting. So I think if I focus on my putting a little more, try to make more putts, that would definitely help me lower my score. Not too much focus on my drivers and my irons, because that I think is decent already. So I don't think by me putting too much focus on that is not really going to help me lower my handicap. I think what's going to help me lower my handicap is if I work more on my chips and my putts, and that's where I think I can get it down. Then obviously, ultimately, if you want to even be a scratch player, then everything has to be in top shape, even your drives and your irons. But I think I'm a firm believer that the short game, you know, can get you down to, as you can see with me, to single figures, and then to scratch. Maybe that's pushing it, but you know, I'm working on my speed drill, so I'm carrying about 230 now with my driver, a total of 240, 250. So I think that's really good, and it shows, and it does help when I play at the course. So that was just a quick video on the new handicap system. I think is the same everywhere now. You know, and for us in Italy, we just adopted it since March. So it's something new. I just wanted to share it. Actually, it seems difficult, but in the end, it's quite simple. And overall, I think it's better. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.